Hi loves, welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing another empties video. It has been a few months since my last one and I adore these videos. I wish more people did them, to be honest, because I want to see what people are using up and I just think these are so fun. So let's petition to bring them back. If you're an influencer watching this, I want to see you do an empties video. Okay, thank you so much. I have so many good products here. A lot of these you guys have definitely heard me chat about before, but we're talking about them again because they are too good. So get cozy, grab a snack, and let's get into it and have some girl time. First product I have is something that I've definitely talked about before, but I have to mention it again because it really works and it's so good. The Macadamia Natural Oil Deep Repair Mask. This is one of the best deep conditioners I have ever used. I always keep this and the Eva NYC Deep Conditioning Treatment in rotation all the time because they both smell really good, but I actually notice a difference with my hair, especially when my hair feels dry. It's honestly not as damaged as it used to be because I used to bleach my hair and dye it more frequently than I do now, but I still like to keep this in rotation again just to keep my hair super shiny and soft and smelling amazing because this is one of the best smelling hair products I have ever used. I can't describe the smell. It's just so delicious and fresh, floral. And what I love about this too is that even after your hair dries, you can still smell that scent and it's such a pleasant aroma. You guys have to try it for yourselves. It says on here it's a revitalizing hair reconstructor for dry, damaged hair, and I truly believe that. I remember bleaching my hair and seeing all the YouTube girlies way back when I was like 14, 15. I think this was like 2010, and people were raving about this deep conditioner. I went out and bought it because I was desperate. My hair was falling out in clumps and it was so dry, and this completely helped to transform my hair. I will forever repurchase it. This next product is a good one. It's the Naturium Salicylic Acid Body Spray. I could not believe how good this stuff is. If you break out on your body wherever, this is incredible. It says on here it's a daily salicylic acid acne treatment to clear and prevent new blemishes, and I totally agree. There was a point a lot this year, I don't know why, but I was breaking out on my arms so much. Casey Holmes posted this on her Instagram. I immediately went, I bought it, and it is actually so good and it does work. I don't have any breakouts on my arms. I wish I would have took a picture. Honestly, I just was not happy with the way my arms looked. I have a few scars because I was picking at them, but this helped so much. Like, I have not broken out in my arms ever since I started using this. So I would definitely repurchase this. I love that it's just a spray. I actually really enjoy this brand. I have another product from here from this brand as well, and it is so good. Of course, Milani Make It Last. I always go through at least one or two of these bottles every year. It's truly the best drugstore setting spray. The mister, the way that it smells, and the fact that it actually does a really great job at keeping your makeup in place. It's just the best. I also have to mention my Dalba First Spray serums. This is one of the, no, it is the best glowy hydrating spray I've ever used. I love the mister on these as well because it's very light and fine and it just feels so good when you put this on, and it truly just revitalizes my skin. This is glowy hydrated skin in a bottle. Let's talk about the Supergoop Glow Screen. This is SPF 40 and this is the case where I absolutely love the original product and the dupe of this, which is the e.l.f. Whoa Glow. The Whoa Glow has SPF 30 and the tints on these are a little bit different because this one is more of a tinted sunscreen. That's what it reminds me of, whereas the e.l.f. one is a bit less of a skin tone color and just kind of goes on more white and glowy on the skin. I think they're both really pretty. And when you have them on, there isn't a huge difference between the two. I think it's a really great dupe or alternative to this one, but I also love the original and I would repurchase the original. So I like this a lot. I actually have a couple different sunscreens here to talk about. Another one that I really like is the Vegan Collagen Everyday Lotion from Pacifica. This is a really nice and just great for everyday too. It works well under makeup. It doesn't pill. It's hydrating. This one also is on the glowy side. It's not as glowy as the Supergoop or the e.l.f. Whoa Glow, but it is going to give your skin a little bit of that glowy factor. But I think it's so pretty because it's not greasy, and like I said, it still works really nicely under makeup. Packaging on this is really nice too. It's more glass and it has a nice pump. The only thing is sometimes product, I think just the way with the packaging is, it can kind of get stuck at the bottom and you can't get all of it out sometimes. So I'm usually like really trying to get the last bit of this out, but I still love this product. I've actually repurchased this. This is, I think, my second or third bottle of this and I really like it. Another sunscreen that I really love is the Naturium Dew Glow Moisturizer SPF 50. This is a beautiful, very natural, dewy sunscreen. Again, it's not greasy, just like the one from Pacifica, but what I really like about this too is that it's totally invisible once you blend it in. The packaging is 10 out of 10, absolutely love it. And I love the way this looks under makeup. I haven't had any issues with this either. So out of all of the SPFs that I've tried recently, this one is definitely my favorite, and I'm gonna repurchase this. It's really good. If you guys watch my videos, you already know how much I love these Tree Hut shave oils. I just have to mention them in every empties video because they're that good. And if you've been watching me and you still haven't tried them, this is your sign. But for real, the Tropic Glow is such a great summer scent. And I recently discovered the vanilla shave oil, and this is incredible. I pretty much switch up the shave oil depending on what body wash and what kind of scents I'm feeling for the day, because I like to kind of keep everything consistent. But shaving oils are gonna just leave you super buttery smooth. I love these for the legs because I feel like I don't get any razor burn or cuts as often as I used to with regular shaving cream, and they have so many great scents. I absolutely love Sol de Janeiro, and the Cherryosa number 62 scent is probably one of my all-time favorites, like definitely in my top 10, top 5. But this shower cream gel, I wasn't a huge fan of because I thought it was going to be a little bit more intense as far as the scent, more in your face, and it really wasn't, to be honest. This really wasn't that much different than an affordable drugstore body wash, so I wouldn't repurchase this. Speaking of drugstore body washes, the Native Powder and Cotton Body Wash smells so fresh and clean. That just fresh laundry kind of scent. That's exactly what this is. I really love Native body washes, and this is definitely probably my favorite scent just because of how fresh it is. Something else that I love is the Sol de Janeiro Rio Radiance Body Spray. I have the body butter to this too, and I don't know which scent I like more, this one or the Cherryosa 62. This definitely has a sweet undertone, but it's more floral than 62. That one is definitely more like a caramel sweet kind of vibe. This one is sweet floral, vacation sunscreen kind of scent, and I love it. I wish it came in a perfume, to be honest. It smells so good. This is what I'm wearing today, and I have the bigger one, but I'm running low on that one too. Okay, yeah, this has nothing in it. This is the one that I would kind of travel with and just keep with me on the go. Truly smells like summer in a bottle. I love it. I think this complements the scent. Let me show you. Vacation, the perfume, literally from the brand Vacation. I think this body spray complements this perfume so nicely. If you're into that sunscreen, coconut, floral kind of scent, you're gonna really love this and the Vacation perfume. But both of these smell amazing, and this body spray is top tier. Definitely, I think, I can't decide, like I said, which one I like more, but it's one of my all-time favorite body spray scents. I can't tell you guys also how many bottles of this Dewy Coconut Setting Mist I've been through from e.l.f. I love the Milani Make It Last. It's just a good natural finish spray, but the e.l.f. Dewy Coconut gives the perfect amount of dew while also keeping your makeup in place. Gives it such a gorgeous, healthy dew without feeling greasy. Like your makeup isn't gonna melt off when you put this on. It also smells really good. It has a light coconut scent, not too overwhelming, but I think this is also a really good dupe for the Urban Decay. I think it's the All-Nighter, the Dewy, or the, I forget exactly what the name is, but the glowy version to that. I think this is a really great dupe. Next up, I have this Gadol Green Tangerine Vitamin C Dark Spot Serum. I absolutely love this vitamin C serum. The consistency is more of a gel, but it feels so nice and cooling when you apply it. It's very hydrating. I love this in the morning. This is what I've been using every single day. And vitamin C is just one of those things for me that I cannot do my skincare without, because it truly makes a difference. It makes my skin look more bright and clear. This also wears beautifully under makeup, and the moisturizer in this line is really nice as well for daytime use. So obsessed with this. I already have another one. It's what I've been using every single morning, and it's really good. You can get it on Amazon, so check it out if you want a good affordable vitamin C. We are almost done. Just a few more little goodies. Honest Beauty Hydrogel Cream is still in rotation. I can't tell you guys how many of these I have gone through, but it's a lot. I've been using this, I think it's been well over a year, maybe even a little bit longer, to be honest, but you can just buy the refillable pods and then just keep the container. I even have Hector, which if you're new, that's my husband. He loves this moisturizer as well because it doesn't have any fragrance to it and it doesn't feel heavy. He has dry skin and he really loves it. I have combo skin and I enjoy this the most at night, but I have also worn this in the daytime if I ever feel like my skin just needs an extra layer of moisture, and it works really well, but I prefer it at night just because it is so creamy and it just feels like a nighttime moisturizer, to be honest. But if you do a light layer, you can get away with using this during the day. And I actually recently got to work with Honest Beauty on TikTok featuring this moisturizer, which is so exciting because I've literally already been using this and I've gone through so many of these, and I will always repurchase because I love the consistency of it and how much moisture it brings to the skin. So it's definitely one of my all-time favorite nighttime moisturizers. I love it. Another Honest Beauty product that I love is the Common Renew Melting Eye Balm. If you have dry under eyes, I think you would really like this. is this is another product too that I love morning and night. Sometimes I switch it up in the morning and I use different ones because I have a couple other morning eye creams that I enjoy, but I like the consistency of it again because the moisture actually does last a few hours on my under eyes, especially before makeup. I love applying makeup over this. Also doesn't have any fragrance. It's not too thick and heavy, but it gives the perfect amount of moisture and it's just a great consistency, great eye balm. Absolutely love it. And another skincare product I have here is the Ordinary Niacinamide. Also really like this if you need a good affordable niacinamide. I think this is good. I keep this in rotation weekly. I use niacinamide usually twice a week, so I like to keep this in rotation. And this one's really good. I feel like it's gentle, it's effective. It reminds me a lot of the Good Molecules niacinamide, and they're both affordable. So yeah, I like this. I would definitely repurchase. And oh, actually, this is not the last thing. I thought this was the last thing, but I have the Fenty Cherry Treat Conditioning Lip Oil. I'm pretty much scraping the edges of this at this point, but this is my second one of these lip oils and I really like it. It's just totally clear, but it smells like cherries without being too overwhelming. I love the consistency of this too because it is a little bit sticky, but it's so hydrating on the lips. It feels really nice and it has a bigger flat doe foot and it's really good. So if you need a good lip oil, Fenty Skin is where it's at, and I love this scent. Made it to the end, and the very last thing that I have is the Rare Beauty Kind Words Matte Lip Liner in the shade Wise. This is what I'm wearing today, by the way, with the Hard Candy Lip Melt in the shade Meet Cute. Obsessed with this lip combo, but this lip liner works with so many of my favorite other pink and nude and brown lipsticks, glosses, everything. It's just the go-to for me. I love that you don't really have to sharpen it. You just twist it up. It does come with a little built-in sharpener, but honestly, I don't use it, but it's there if you need it. The shade is just too good. It's the perfect, let me see if I can kind of show you. Oh yeah, you can, that's a perfect swatch actually, but it's just a good brown lip liner. It's not too brown, it's not too pink, it's just the perfect brown, and it has a bit of a pinkish kind of tone to it, but it is mostly brown. But I think that's why it works so well with pinks and more beige nudes. It's also very long wearing and very creamy, so great formula, great color. I think the color is just what gets me the most because it goes with literally everything and it's just too good. I'm popping back in here because I have a few other products that were under my sink and that I just found while I was cleaning out my bathroom, so I figured I would mention them because I'm about to get rid of them and they gotta go. And I also have two products that are not fully empties, but they're about to be soon, and I wanted to mention them. First empty that I have here is a gentle retinol cream from Good Molecules. I'm such a big fan of this because it is truly a gentle retinol. It doesn't irritate the skin, and I think it's a really good retinol if you are just getting into it and you want to add this into your weekly skincare routine. Another product I have, this might be a bit of an unpopular opinion, but the Charlotte's Magic Cream. This is nice, but it's not $100 nice. I think it's a good moisturizer, but I prefer it more so under makeup versus in my actual skincare routine. I have other favorite high-end moisturizers and drugstores that I prefer that I think you can pretty much get the same effect from for a much cheaper price. And like I said, it's not a bad moisturizer, but it's $100. So to me, I don't think it is worth the price point. The smell to me is very nostalgic because it reminds me of a Nivea moisturizer that my mom used to use, so I wouldn't repurchase. The Summer Fridays Light Aura Vitamin C Peptide Eye Cream is so bright and pretty. This is one of those products that I'm almost done, not fully. This will give your under eyes instant brightness. The only thing that I notice, I don't know if maybe I'm using too much or what, but every time I put this on, after it sits in my skin for a few hours, I notice that it starts to pill. I'll literally rub my under eye area and you can see the product just balling up and pilling on the under eyes, and it's the only thing that I don't like about it. But other than that, I do really like this. I love how it's bright instantly when you put it on. It's really pretty, especially on days when I'm not wearing makeup. I would like to put this on, but I don't love it whenever I do want to wear makeup because it pills and I pretty much have to rub the entire under eye area and use a different eye cream before I put on makeup because I don't like the way makeup applies with this, but it's a good eye cream. So let me know if you guys have tried this and if you struggle with that, because that's the only thing right now where I'm like reluctant on repurchasing because I like it, but it pills. I also wanted to mention this Equate Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. This is supposed to be basically a dupe for the TheraBreath, the mild mint, which is my favorite, and I don't like this. I personally would not repurchase the Equate brand of the mouthwash. And let me just say, I love this Equate brand, but this does not compare to the TheraBreath. It's just not as good. Even the taste of it, it's not very pleasant. And this is another thing that I wanted to mention that I'm just about to run out of, the EOS Vanilla Cashmere Body Lotion. This is so incredible. Everything about it, the scent, the consistency of it, has a really nice formula because it's not sticky or greasy. And let me just show you like how quickly this absorbs into the skin. It's instant moisture, instant deliciousness, because the smell lingers, and it's also really good for layering with other body sprays and perfumes. This is so good. If you like vanilla, you're gonna love this scent. But when I'm obsessed with something, I will buy it in every color, every scent. I love the coconut water one and the pomegranate raspberry, but the consistency of these is my favorite because it's not greasy whatsoever and there's no sticky residue. It's just a ton of moisture and your skin feels like butter. And whenever I want something fragrance free, I'm still obsessed with my Dove fragrance free body lotion. It's not as hydrating as the EOS one. It's a little bit more thin as far as the formula, but it still gives moisture, super lightweight, not sticky, and this is good for layering with other scents because again, it's fragrance free. So obsessed with this as well. So those are all of my empties. I have stuff falling right now as we speak, but that was a good empties. The only thing that I'm not going to repurchase is that body wash, but other than that, these are top tier products for me and things that are always in rotation. So make sure to let me know your holy grail products, your empties, and things that you have repurchased so many times. I would love to hear from you, and I always love your recommendations, so please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye!